Oh yeah! Right, hope you enjoyed that. Welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Today we're talking about bomb.money. I'm pretty excited about this platform. I'm putting the video out today because, as we can see from the top right of the screen there, Bitcoin's having a hell of a dump. Yeah, that's great. Down to 46,444. That's pretty good for getting into something like Bomb because, you know, we're going to be pairing up Bitcoin. Why not pair it up when it's on a dump as opposed to when it's, you know, reaching all-time highs, as we naturally feel inclined to do. The logical thing is to actually pair up liquidity when the price is low, then you get those impermanent gains. So today we're going to go through this platform, bomb.money, link in the description, where you can also find my Drip Network buddy link. Airdrop tomorrow for Drip Roulette, airdrop on Sunday of $15,000 plus on Sunday for Team 1. Check it out there. So bomb.money, what is it? It's an algorithmic stablecoin based on seigniorage principles on the Binance Smart Chain. It is a one-to-one fork of Tomb, which was on the Phantom Network. I've got a hell of a lot of videos on Tomb. We've done really well on it. I've also spoken about bomb money when it first came out, and I'm coming back to it because I do find great potential in it now because it's expanded from its initial roadmap. Bomb offers farming opportunities for bomb.money, and it also has auto compounding vaults. The auto compounding vaults up here are direct forks of Beefy Finance. Direct one-to-one fork of Beefy Finance, one-to-one fork of Tomb Finance. So the security is there because it's an exact copy of the code from these, of course, changing Bitcoin and changing the bomb token, all that. But essentially, it's the same thing. So any security concerns about vaults, you don't have to have them here. Beefy.finance is war tested. It's so solid. A lot of people use it. There are billions of dollars locked in there. So it's great that they chose Beefy to use for their fork. The point of this video, why we're talking about it, because soon, very soon, bomb.money will be launching a direct on-ramp to their Bitcoin mainnet validator node that they acquired. Not the Binance Smart Chain, Bitcoin mainnet. And this will unlock for bomb.money the largest, most established network in the entirety of all of crypto, the Bitcoin network, the big granddaddy of them all, yeah? Where do we hold most of our Bitcoin? We keep it on the Bitcoin network. So what it's doing here is quite smart because, of course, the Binance Smart Chain is highly accessible for many people. We can get all kinds of tokens, but generally I hold most of my Bitcoin on the Bitcoin network in a ledger. So they're saying that soon in the future, I'm going to be able to take that Bitcoin, interact with the bomb interface, and get more Bitcoin for my Bitcoin, essentially staking my Bitcoin for high APR. This is game changing. If it works, it's going to be unbelievably beneficial for anyone who's in Bomb right now. So that's why I'm hedging my bets on this being a success. Of course, this is cryptocurrency. It's high risk, high reward. It could all fall to shit anytime, right? You need to manage your risk. Don't put 100% of your portfolio on a gamble. Put enough so that if you do lose, you're not left with your dick in your hand, you know, or boobs in your hands with absolutely nothing to show for it, right? So don't put everything into this. I'm going to show you what I've done. But myself, I have taken a large chunk of my portfolio and I've gone into bomb money right now with it into the Binance Smart Chain side because, of course, the Bitcoin network side with their node staking Bitcoin for more Bitcoin is not yet open. That's why I'm really bullish on it. We still have the pump for the excitement of this being released. Putting in Bitcoin from Bitcoin mainnet, getting paid out more Bitcoin from the Bitcoin mainnet. What do you do? Like, I just have this ledger, right? I put Bitcoin on it and it just sits there, it gathers dust. I don't do anything with it, you know? It's just like a solid piece of metal with just some coins in there that are untangible. Can't even touch them or hold them. Imagine being able to interact with your Bitcoin and getting high, cool, safe APR out of them. Amazing, amazing stuff. Other future plans they do have is to create a lending and borrowing platform for more liquidity pool options and basically anything that the current smart contract space is able to offer any modern network, which could mean forking all kinds of stuff for the sake of bomb.money. In terms of their team is led by a guy called Aaron James. He's fully doxed. You can get into their Telegram or their Twitter. You can find out about that. There's even some videos where he's done interviews on a channel called Crypto Talk by Thomas G, one of my friends, crypto mates. and he gave a pretty great interview actually with Aaron James, where he showed his face for the first time and he talked about his experience with bomb.money and his past experience and his future plans. So you can check that out too. So I have other videos you can check up here on Bomb, and I have ones on Tomb if you want to check them out, talking about how seigniorage works, all right? 3 tokens. What do we have here? We have Bomb token, we have B share token, we have B bond token. Looking first at this Bomb token, right? As you can see here, the price of Bomb is 0.9668 BTC. This is a 1 to 0 peg. 10,000 Bomb equals 1 Bitcoin, or should equal 1 Bitcoin. As you can see here, it's not on 1, which means that Bomb at the moment is slightly under peg. Slightly. We can see at the top here, Bomb is pegged via algorithm to a 10,000 to 1 ratio to BTC. B share. B share is the share token of this network. You can farm with B share. You can also take your B share, stake it in here in the place called the boardroom at the top here, and get minted, and start to mint more Bomb token. Only when Bomb is above peg. You can also take your B share, pair it with BNB, and put it into the auto vaults or into the farm to get minted out more B share token. The price of B share is extremely volatile. On the system that this is forked from, on Tomb Finance, B share is all the way up at about $15,000 or $16,000. The B share token actually had a huge run up when it launched. It went up to about similar to that price, but it has then, of course, come back down. The TVL of this farm is only 10 million. It needs to be a lot more than that for B share to be able to get to the heady heights of T share token over on Tomb Finance. This is a pretty good hold though, because it is volatile, but you will see some insane pumps from this when this platform starts to really get going and get a lot of momentum behind it. It's a long hold, but you do get the upside of being able to farm with it. For example, can come here, popping in, and we have here 2 options. We can farm with Bomb and Bitcoin, Binance Smart Chain Bitcoin, which is always a great choice because the idea is that Bomb is going to always be on peg with Bitcoin, meaning that you're going to get very small amounts of impermanent loss. If you don't know what that is, Google impermanent loss or check out some videos. And you can also take your B share, farm in here, B share, B and BLP for pretty good APRs on these. As you can see here, 1.4% daily, all very good there. Before we get into what I'm doing with these 2 tokens, right? Well, basically I'm printing free money with them. It's fantastic. You're going to have to wait till the end to find out about that, because we do have to deal with something. The price of Bomb, as we said before, is slightly under peg. That means that we do get today to talk about the B bond tokens, which is exciting because we haven't talked about B bond before. So as I said, Bomb's target value is 1 to the 10,000th the price of Bitcoin. So 10,000 Bomb should equal 1 Bitcoin, right? If Bomb's value is less than the peg target, B bonds are minted. So let's just get in here, B bond. If Bomb's value is less than the peg target, B bonds are minted, which users have an incentive to trade Bomb for. Trading Bomb for B bonds burns the Bomb, reducing the market supply of Bomb and increasing the value. When Bomb rises above that peg target of 1 to the 10,000th of Bitcoin and hits the peg of 1 to 1, right, which is actually 1.01, B bonds can be traded for bonus Bomb, okay? But wait, you don't have to sell it as soon as it's over peg. You can actually wait. The longer you wait and the higher the Bomb does go above peg, you can start to get even better gains for cashing in your B-bond tokens. So that's my plan today, because it's just under peg. I'm pretty sure it's going to come back above peg, not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing. I'm showing you, right? So I'm actually going to purchase some B-bonds. You want to buy Bomb, you just go home, right? Then I'll have there, buy Bomb, done. So I will take some BUSD. Stablecoins, what they for? Buying dips. That's right. That's why everyone should have stablecoins. And we're just going to buy some Bomb, $600. Another thing I could do is I could break up my LP and then buy the bonds with it, then sell the bonds after Bomb's gone back above peg, then repair them for and have more liquidity tokens than I had before. That's another strategy you could do. I'm just going to spank more money into this platform though. Okay, so I get 134 Bomb for that. Just check the price impact is very low, very good. So I'll do that. Right, so that's done. So we head back into the bond section and we can see here that there will have, hopefully there are some B bonds available, because these do sell out pretty damn fast because the profit that you can make from them is amazing, right? Yeah, we do. We still have some. So come in here, purchase, and I'll take all that bomb and we'll purchase 137. Of course, there are loads more. There are 41,618 if I did have a bigger bag, or I could break apart my bags that I do have, which we're going to see very soon, and show you that strategy. But, you know, I'm just going to $600 in. Nice sneaky ninja purchase, yeah? Oh, yeah. Then just expecting bomb to get back above peg, cash that out for more bomb token, possibly sell it back into stable coins, or possibly pair it into the auto vaults to go in with my other pairs. So as you can see here, I can redeem when 10,000 bomb is to the price of 1.01 BTC. And by burning that bomb token, I'm actually helping push bomb above peg. So we do have the boardroom. As I said, if bomb's value is under peg, then the boardroom doesn't work, where you can take your B share and you can stake it here and get earned out bomb token. I'm not doing this. The APR is good, 1,151, and still pretty low. It can get higher after bomb is out of its debt phase. I am actually here in these auto vaults. So here is the Beefy Finance fork. I'm in here with 12.7 bomb BTC liquidity tokens, which is about $12,000. When I went in here, this is the thing, right? Because the APY is crazy. It's 5,000, which is 1.1% daily. Very high, right? And I'm also in here with some B share and BNB in a small amount. I'm just chilling in here. Eventually, I plan to probably take that B share and put it into the boardroom when bomb is stably above peg, once it gets some momentum going, which is what I'm hoping for, okay? So at the moment, I'm just sitting here with about 12 grand doing this. The interesting thing is, when I started doing this, I'll show you now the screenshot of, this was about 4 days ago when I put in here, this is how many liquidity tokens I had. I'm not watching the dollar value right now because Bitcoin's taking a shit, right? I'm watching how many liquidity pool tokens I'm earning while being in this pool, because when price starts to go up, so will this dollar, right? Pay attention to how many LP tokens you have, not the dollar value in these times of corrections. So this is going to be game changing for me, I think, because if it does work out and bomb can stay above peg, this APY will start to explode crazily up, right? It'll be ridiculous, because what it's doing is it's taking this liquidity pair, right? And all it's doing is it's sitting, the idea is, right, it's sitting actually in this farm, right? Where it's, if I wasn't here, it'd be doing the same thing, right? It would be staking bomb Bitcoin in here and getting paid back in B share. But what the auto compounder is doing is automatically just selling this straight back into the pair as many times as, you know, is efficient for it to do in one day. As the price of B share goes up in value, that means that this APR will also raise in value. The only way that B share can raise in value is that if bomb can stay above peg consistently. The longer the bomb will stay above peg, the higher the price B share will go. This is the way that these seigniorage systems work. So that's what I'm planning for. So as bomb stays above peg more often, the price of B share will start to go up crazy, which means that the APR on this will be way higher than 1% a day. I'm thinking it'll be about 3% a day. I'm thinking if I have 12 grand at the moment, the time when it goes up, it might be even more, you know, just 12.7 tokens, you know, initially just getting 3% a day. Oh yeah, like it's going to be nuts. And this is the best way to help the platform in this time of being under peg. So they need a plan for sustainability, and I did ask them about that. So their token is innately sustainable via the seigniorage mechanism in place to incentivize holding peg. Insofar as growth, their marketing efforts have just kind of begun, they said. They will consistently be deploying clever advertisements and reaching out to content creators to keep their project fresh and inviting new holders. I'm not being paid for this video, by the way. I'm just doing it because I've put quite a large bag in. I want to kind of tell other people why I think it's great. Not advice though. They'll also be opening that direct on-ramp to the Bitcoin for limited capacity time lock vaults, which will provide a constant buy pressure for bomb via the APR mechanism of the vaults. So that's why they're different, because they're pegged to Bitcoin. That makes their protocol much safer and more likely to maintain peg during times of market turmoil, even though today we didn't, but it's pretty damn close, to be honest. So there we are, bomb finance. That's how to deal with B bonds, how to deal with their auto vaults, and that groundbreaking news on the Bitcoin node, which will be deployed very soon. Okay, hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe. Really motivates me to make more content. Be good to each other. Don't get wrecked.